fucking show where we think about it.
Nobody is toxic. You attracted that person to you to show you to you to see the work you needed to do.
The ancient texts tell us that at the center of our world there exists a great mountain known as Mount Meru, or the World Mountain, and at the very top of this mountain, hidden from the eyes of ordinary men, lies a wondrous kingdom called Shambhala. It is here where we are told by Tibetan monks and mystics that the secrets of the universe are held within the roots of a gigantic tree that connects the heavens with the earth, a tree which is known as the Axis Mundi, the central pillar of the cosmos. But how exactly do we get to this sacred place? And what exactly is the nature of this world tree, and what does it have to do with the esoteric mysteries of the human soul? In today's episode, we will journey through the legends and myths to find out, and in the process discover some of the forgotten wisdom of humanity. So join us as we explore. The name Shambhala is said to mean peace or rest and has often been associated with the mythical Shangri-La, or hidden paradise, first mentioned in the novel Lost Horizon by James Hilton. Some believe Shambhala to be an actual place, whilst others see it more as a metaphor for inner peace and enlightenment. For those who seek it, it is said that Shambhala lies at the heart of the Himalayas and can only be reached by those who are spiritually pure. In Buddhist tradition, Shambhala is said to be a secret kingdom where the 25th king is prophesied to unite all people under one banner and bring about a time of peace and harmony. Known as the King of Shambhala, he is known as the leader of wisdom whose reign will usher in a new era of enlightenment. He is said to have been born into the family of kings in the year 25,000 and will come of age when the white lotus flower blossoms on the sacred lake of Manasarovar. According to legend, before his birth, an enormous earthquake shook the foundations of the earth, causing the white lotus flower to bloom miraculously overnight. This was seen as a sign of his imminent arrival, heralding in a golden age of peace and prosperity. When he reaches maturity, he will defeat the forces of evil and usher in a new era of wisdom. His wisdom will be so profound that it will heal the sick, stop wars, and bring about a state of enlightenment for all who hear his teachings. For followers of the Eastern mysteries, the location of Shambhala is less important than its spiritual significance. To them, it represents a hidden realm of wisdom and enlightenment that lies dormant within the human soul. Only those who have purified their mind and body through meditation and other spiritual practices can access it. However, some traditions teach that in order to reach Shambhala, one must travel through 7 valleys of the soul, each representing a different challenge and lesson to overcome. These 7 valleys are said to be guarded by 7 elemental beings who test the seeker's purity of heart and strength of will before allowing them to pass. Only those who have mastered the lessons of each valley and proven their worthiness can proceed on their journey. Each valley represents a different aspect of the soul, and each test is designed to help the seeker understand and overcome their own inner demons. Ultimately, the goal of this journey is to reach the world tree at the center of the cosmos and receive the blessings of the gods. To enter the first valley, the seeker must leave behind all attachments and distractions of the material world. They must let go of their ego and surrender to the journey ahead. The second valley is often associated with fear and doubt. Here, the seeker is confronted with their deepest fears and insecurities, but must learn to overcome them if they are to move forward. The third valley is the valley of illusion, where the seeker is tested to see if they can maintain their focus and determination in the face of temptation and distraction. The fourth valley is the valley of sorrow and suffering, where the seeker must learn to let go of any anger or resentment they may be holding on to. The fifth valley is the valley of forgetfulness, where the seeker must remember their true purpose and the wisdom they have gained along their journey. The sixth valley is the valley of darkness, where the seeker is confronted with their shadow self and must learn to integrate their unconscious thoughts and emotions into their personality. Finally, the seventh and last valley is the Valley of Enlightenment, where the seeker is rewarded for their efforts with the blessings of the gods and the wisdom of the universe. If we look beyond the mystical wisdom of the ancients, there are some interesting parallels between these seven valleys and the seven chakras along the spine, the energy centers that lie dormant within us until activated by spiritual development. Each chakra governs different aspects of our being, and we must master each one if we are to reach the highest state of enlightenment. The seven valleys thus represent the challenges and lessons we must overcome to awaken these chakras and reach our full potential. So how exactly do we reach this mystical place of Shambhala? Well, according to some traditions, the path begins with a physical journey through the Himalayas to a remote cave where the entrance to Shambhala is said to be located. Once inside, the seeker must pass through a series of trials and tests, each designed to purify their body, mind, and spirit. Only those who are deemed worthy are allowed to proceed further. The journey then continues on a higher plane of existence where the seeker must confront their own inner demons and face their deepest fears and illusions. Ultimately, the seeker must reach the world tree, also known as the Axis Mundi, which connects the heavens with the earth. By ascending the tree, the seeker can reach the highest level of enlightenment and union with the divine. The world tree is a powerful symbol found in many different cultures and mythologies, representing the connection between heaven and earth. Its branches reach up towards the heavens, while its roots run deep into the earth, connecting all things and binding the universe together. The tree is said to be eternal and unchanging, serving as an anchor for the cosmos and keeping it in balance. This cosmic tree is often associated with the concept of the tree of life in Jewish mysticism and has similar counterparts in Norse mythology with the Yggdrasil and in Celtic cultures, the tree of the world. According to the ancient texts, the world tree is not just a physical object but also a metaphor for the human soul. Just as the tree has roots, branches, and leaves, the soul is made up of different parts that are interconnected and interdependent. The roots of the tree represent the soul's connection to the earth and its physical body, while the branches reach up towards the heavens, symbolizing the soul's desire to connect with the divine. The leaves of the tree represent the experiences and knowledge that the soul gains throughout its lifetime, and the fruit of the tree represents the wisdom and enlightenment that comes from understanding the interconnectedness of all things. The world tree is also said to be the home of many spirits and deities, some benevolent and others malevolent. These beings are said to reside in the tree's branches, roots, and leaves, and they can interact with the physical world through the tree. Some traditions teach that the world tree is the source of all magic and that those who are able to tap into its power can perform incredible feats. However, those who abuse this power are said to be banished from the tree forever. The journey to Shambhala is ultimately a metaphor for the journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. It teaches us that wisdom and enlightenment are not found in any one particular place, but rather within.
درس فان dramaturgy.